our crew on hand to bring you tonight's opening round contest, boys division of the Mid-Continent League Tournament between the Norton Blue Jays and the Smith Center Redmen. You hear the Redmen pet man in the back. I'm Mike Hughes along with the rest of the SCTV crew bringing you tonight's action. We'll also be here tomorrow night. Lady Red will be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock tip-off here at Smith Center High School. Then we'll see about Thursday. Then we'll be in Hayes on Friday and Saturday. We'll be in Hayes for all 4 games Friday night, all 8 games Saturday. So we'll be there for all 8 games then. So we invite you to be sure and tune in. So we invite you to join us. It's going to be an exciting week. You know, I say college has March Madness. Well, the Mid-Continent League has January Madness. We'll have a minimum of 14 games for you here coming up this week here on SCTV. So we're glad to have you with us and enjoying the contest throughout the week. So certainly thanks to Next Tech for making that possible, as well as all the area booster clubs in the Mid-Continent League. I have been joined by my cohort, the very lovely and talented Trina Cox, who has rested up from girls practice earlier tonight to be here tonight. So look like you guys are playing the old ladies tonight. I seen out there on the court.
Oh yeah,
During
Kinsey
practice?
and them came. Kinsey and Tori and Lucy.
So figure there'll be a little sore bodies come tomorrow. Remind you fans, I'll also be doing the PA duty, so if you hear me repeat myself a time or two. As we're just about set to get underway with our starting lineups. Coming in on paper, Smith Center looks to be the favorite, but anything can happen. Norton 5-5 on the season. Smith Center 5-3. That 2nd through 7th seed on the boys' side can go any way. And of course, we'll go more into depth here in a couple of minutes after we get set to do our starters. Good evening, everyone, and on behalf of everyone at USD 237, we welcome you here to Smith Center High School as we get set for opening round action on the boys' side of the bracket of the MCL tournament between the Norton Blue Jays and the Smith. Activity programs at Smith Center High School are primarily for the student participants. The purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth of the participants. We are pleased to host our guests from Norton High School and remind everyone this competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Cheerleaders and spectators can assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. We wish the best of luck to both teams. Tonight's winner will advance, play the winner of the Plainville-Trigo game in the semifinals of Hayes on Friday night at 7:30. The loser will fall to the backside of the bracket, play the loser at that contest at 7:30 at Plainville. That would be on Thursday night. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First off, for the Blue Jays, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Jacob Brooks. And starting for Smith Center, a 6' senior, number 11, Zach Lynn. For the Blue Jays, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Andrew Ellis. For Smith Center, a 5'11" junior, number 12, Cody Molzon. For the Blue Jays, senior, number 22, Dalton Miller. For Smith Center, he's a 6'5", junior, number 25, Taylor Zabel. A co-captain for the Blue Jays tonight, a 5'10", senior, number 30, Carson McKinney. And for Smith Center, a starter is a 6'1", senior, number 35, Peyton Buckmaster. And for the Blue Jays, a 6' senior, number 42, Lane Biggie. And the captain for the Redmen tonight is a 6'40", Weston Rothschild. Blue Jays is Doug Brusing. He is assisted by Dave Stover and Chris. Smith Center, Bergard. Starters, we'll have the national anthem here in just a minute. ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're going to ask you to please rise and honor the flag of our great nation as the Smith Center High School Chansonniers, under the direction of Miss Alicia DeBay, presents our nation's #1 song, our national anthem. Thank you, ladies. This is our Chansonnier girls doing our national anthem tonight. As I'm yellow the tape, Smith Center comes in averaging 64 points a game. Norton averaging 46. Smith Center having the edge on rebounds, 33 to 26. 9 assists both ways, as well as Smith Center has the edge on 10 to 9. Norton shooting 40% from two-point range, 20-point range, 58% from the free throw line. They do have 141 turnovers on the season. Shooting 46% from the field, 30% from free throw range, and from three-point range, and 61% from free throw range. It's Taylor Zabel and Jacob Brooks set to jump. Control is going to go to Norton. So here come the Blue Jays again. The winner will advance to the semi. 7:30 Friday night. Loser will play at 7:30 Thursday night. Loser side of the bracket. By Brooks. Tip in missed as well. Zabel to Molzon. Now down to Peyton Buckmaster. Ball blocked, I believe.
Yep. By 3.
Brooks with the block. There's Buckmaster with a steal. Peyton going to try the layup. He's got a player to beat. Missed it. There's Zach Lynn for the putback. Zach Lynn. Smith Center up early on, 2-0. Glad to have you live on Channel 165, as well as those of you here on the World. Mike Hughes, Trina Cox here for tonight's action. Nice shot up's going to be a foul call. Now, looked like Peyton had a block from the backside the earlier shot, but then on the putback, foul was called. Foul's going to be charged to Smith Center's Peyton Buckmaster. First personal foul, first team foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Lane Biggie. Biggie at the line to shoot 2 for Norton, trying to get them on the scoreboard.
Okay, we're working on it.
Oh, air ball on that one. Brooks, the leading scorer coming in for Norton, averaging 19 points a game for Miller, 6 for Ellis. Second one is going to roll in good. Leading scorer for is Buckmaster, averaging 18 points a game, 15 for Zach Lynn, and 7 for Molzon. Here they come, a break down court. It's going to be good. Basket by Andrew Ellis. So now Norton up 3-2 after the basket by Ellis. Smith Center shot no good. Rothschild tries to put it back up, blocked. Now Buckmaster has it, kicks it out to Lynn. Lynn drives the lane, shot up is going to be no good, and Brooks is going to grab the rebound for the Blue Jays. McKenna, shot up, no good, fight for the rebound. Zabel's got it. He's the leading rebounder for Smith Center. Here comes Lynn, looks, puts it up off the glass, is good. Zach Lynn.
Missed it, went out of bounds, 22. Redmond ball.
The turnover against the Blue Jays. .74 rebounds for Zabel, 40 Buckmaster start. 34 for. Shot up, Molzon misses. Rebound goes to Biggie. Gets it to Brooks. Mason Buckmaster will go at the next break. Brooks trying to drive around Molzon. He's fouled, and it was Lynn or Molzon that reached in. Foul charge to Smith Center's Cody Molzon. First personal foul, second team foul. Checking into the red man lineup is going to be number 15, Mason Buckmaster.
Going right every time. Let's go.
So Molzon picks up the foul. Cody had foul problems the other night. Brooks with the shot, misses. Rebound, Buckmaster. Peyton on the backside, the only one there. McKenna trying to chase him down, or check that. I think that's Miller, yeah. Foul charge to Dalton Miller of Norton. First personal foul, first team foul. Lynn has it, passes it down, batted away by Brooks. Whoa, boy,
Man, he got
Mason ran over him, and Jacob Brooks went down. Now another turnover, Smith Center. Here comes Blue Jays. We're gonna have a whistle. We're gonna have a foul called. It's gonna go against the Blue Jays, Carson McKenna. Foul charge to Carson McKenna of Norton. First personal foul, second team foul. 5:23 to go, first quarter, 4-3 the score. Smith Center by 1. Molzon throws it in to Lynn. Comes over to Molzon. Looks inside, dribbles, looking to pass. Gets it down to Mason Buckmaster on the baseline. Back out to Lynn, over to Molzon. Peyton out to Zach. Zach from the right key, off the heel, no good. Rebound. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Taylor Zabel. Foul charge to Smith Center's Taylor Zabel. First personal foul, third team foul. Taylor, the only white body amongst three blues underneath the basket that time, called for the foul. Pass comes into Brooks. Comes down right side to McKenna. Bounce pass inside. Biggie shot is good. Basket by Lane Biggie. Biggie now has 3 of the 5 points for the Blue Jays. 5-4. Norton up by 1. Oh, pass to Lynn. Nice pass. Now nice assist over to Buckmaster. Peyton Buckmaster. Here comes the pass out to Lynn. Zach makes the layup. Basket by Zach Lynn. Zach has 6 points here early on. It's now an 8-5 Smith Center lead. There's Biggie with the shot up and in. Basket by Lane Biggie. Biggie with 5 points. Peyton Buckmaster bounce pass over to Zabel underneath, off the glass is good.
Good ball movement by Taylor.
Taylor Zabel. Center 10-7. Now the shot by McKenna is good. Carson McKenna. 1 point game once again. We got subs going both ways. Next break. 21 Cole Lorenzen for Smith Center. There's a shot up by Molzon, no good. Rebound to Biggie. It's going to be 10 Connor Cox in for and Drew Schrum for the Blue Jays. Rebound, Smith Center. Here comes Molzon. Smith Center up by 1, 10-9, 3:20 first quarter. 3-point shot by Lynn, in and out, no good. Mason Buckmaster putting it back up and in. Mason Buckmaster. Now it's a 3-point game once again. Not having any trouble against Smith Center's full court pressure. McKenna tried to get, he does get into Biggie, and he traveled with it. In for Norton's going to be number 10, Connor Cox, on at 15, Drew Schrum. For Smith Center's 21, Cole Lorenzen. So, get a chance to eat before you got to the game tonight?
Yeah, we had pizza.
Oh, I was going to say, I could send you over to Stagette night at the VFW Club. You'd go over and get us some lamb fries at halftime. Bounce pass over here to Mason Buckmaster. Most girls go, ooh, when I say that. Zabel, Mason picks it up and he traveled with it.
Never had lamb fries.
So it looks like Miller will throw it inbounds for the Blue Jays. He has Brooks, Schrum, Ellis, and Cox to work with. The center's got Lorenzen, Peyton Buckmaster, Mason Buckmaster, Zabel, and Molzon. Brooks, or check that, here comes Miller, over to Brooks, to Schrum, back over here to Miller, drive, shot up, no good, rebound Taylor Zabel, to Molzon. Smith Center up 12-9, 2:20 to go, and a foul called against Andrew Ellis. Foul charge of Norton's Andrew Ellis, first personal foul, third team foul. 3 team fouls apiece. 2:22 on the clock, first quarter. Smith Center up 12-9. Mason Buckmaster has it. Over to older brother Peyton. Lady Red tomorrow night will host the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers at 6 o'clock. Basket by Zabel. Taylor Zabel. Lady Red undefeated. The number 1 seed, steal by Taylor Zabel. On the pass, Molzon fights for the ball. He's got it. Timeout. Smith Center. It's a 30. Check it in for Ellis. For Norton. It's going to be number 23, Tanner Furbush. Smith Center takes a 30-second timeout. Lady Red, the number 1 seed. Phillipsburg defeated Trigo in the playing game Saturday night to advance. They were the number 8 seed. So that will be at 6 o'clock. We'll have it here tomorrow night. And Peyton Buckmaster on the court right now will be our color commentator for that game. They have a chance to get even with Trina for everything she says about Peyton during the boys game. Tonight we'll be joined at halftime by Lady Red coach Nick Lynn. We'll talk about that game. It wasn't that long ago. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? Smith Center, the number 1 seed, Stockton come in and knocked off Lady Red. They were the bottom seed and came in and knocked off Lady Red.
Yeah, we talked about that today at practice.
Yeah, anything could happen. It doesn't matter about records in this thing or seeds. It's 1 game at a time. 4 games tonight, 4 games tomorrow night, 4 games on the loser side. Peyton Buckmaster back up and in. Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton now with 4 points. The 16-9 lead for Smith Center, biggest lead of the game. Pass down to Brooks. Oh, drives it, gets around Molzon, puts it up. A little strong, but he put his own shot back up and in. Basket by Jacob Brooks. Brooks' first points of the game. 16-11, we're going to have a foul call. Foul charge to Dalton Miller of Norton. Second personal foul, 14th foul. And again, we'll have all 4 games Friday night from Hayes, as well as all 8 on Saturday. 20 games total in the MCL tournament. Like I said, you know, March Madness for the NCAA. It's January Madness for the MCL. Traveling violation call. Back for Norton's number 21, Andrew Ellis. 1:11 to go. Smith Center up 16-11. Norton has the basketball. Smith Center still a little full court pressure on. Full court man-to-man. Brooks gets by Molzon and misses. Cox right there for the putback. He misses. Zabel tips it up, grabs it. He can be fouled from behind by Cox. Foul charge to Connor Cox and Norton. First personal foul, 15th foul. Back for the Red Men will be number 11, Zach Lynn, and 40, Weston Rothschild. So Peyton Buckmaster gets a breather, and we still got another red out there. We're 1 too many on the... Mason's going to come out. No, Molzon's coming out. Officials still hold it up. So we're going to have 14 of those games here for you on SCTV. Trent and Peyton will join us in Hayes as their schedule allows, depending on times and all that kind of situation. We've got a bunch of other former players from different teams. A nice block by Cox. Now we're going to have a foul on Smith Center. Foul charge to Smith Center's Mason Buckmaster. First personal foul, 14th foul. I've got Nick's Daily News going to be with us. Dustin Armbruster.
Steal by Zach Lynn.
Yep. Ooh, Mason misses, tries to get the back. Now Brooks comes up with it. Pass up ahead. Looks like they might have a break. Oh, Taylor Zabel saved it. Then he was on the out-of-bounds line when he threw it to Weston Rothschild. He's looking. Yeah, sees that his foot's halfway across the out-of-bounds line. We'll be talking to the MCL Commissioner Brad Taylor, Nick Sween from the Hayes Daily News, plus whoever else happens to show up we can find. And
23 got the rebound.
Furbush got it now. 3-point shot up, no good. Like I said, I think they're only shooting 23% from three-point range. Oh, pass, nice one. Lorenzen waited to go up, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Smith Center ball. Back for the Blue Jays will be number 42, Lane Biggie. Biggie replaces Cox. Cox, again, only a sophomore.
He's tall.
6'5", is that what it shows him on the program there?
Yep.
Pass into Mason Buckmaster. Turnaround shot at, misses, rebound, Taylor Zabel. Zabel's the leading rebound. They're going to call an offensive foul on Taylor. I see him throw the elbow.
That's 2 on. Is that 2 on Taylor?
Foul charge of Smith Center's Taylor Zabel. That's his second personal foul, 5th team foul. So we got 5 team fouls apiece. 6.9 seconds to go. Smith Center up by 5, 16-11. See if they are able to. They get the pass into Brooks. Brooks going to try and get a shot off. He's going to drive, puts it up, looks good. Nope, short. Mason, he's going to throw one partially blocked. And our score at the end of one is going to be Smith Center 16. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to go through the rest of the bracket on the boys' side for you. As we mentioned games earlier, Smith Center advancing to play. Now the other games tonight for the boys' side of the bracket, number 1 Phillipsburg, they're undefeated yet. Number 1 seed hosting Hill City. Hill City beat Osborne in the play-in game on Saturday night. Ellis is at Stockton. Stockton number 4 seed, Ellis number 5 seed, number 2 Plainville hosting number 7 Trigo tonight. And Smith Center seeded number 3, won that on a coin toss. And Norton coming in the number 6 seed. Again, winner will advance, play at 7:30 on Friday night at Gross Memorial Coliseum in Hayes. The loser will play at 7:30 on the backside of the bracket at 7:30 in Plainville. So if you lose, you go to the loser's backside, you'll play for either 5th or 7th. You win, you got a shot for 1st or 3rd, depending on how you come out on your games Thursday night and Friday night. All right, Trina, let's see. Why don't you give me the starters right now for Norton?
Norton, we have 15.
That would be Drew Schrum.
3.
Jacob Brooks.
22.
Dalton Miller.
32.
Carson McKenna.
And 42.
Lane Biggie. And Smith Center with the basketball will get their starters here for you in just a second. Smith Center had the inbounds on the possession. Shot up by Peyton, no good. Here comes the Blue Jays. Smith Center has
15, Mason Buckmaster. 11, Zach Lynn. 35, Peyton Buckmaster. Number 40, Weston Rothschild. And 12, Cody Molzon.
Have a whistle. And a foul called. Foul charges Smith Center's Zach Lynn, first personal foul, 6th team foul. To the line to shoot 2 will be Carson McKenna. McKenna's first attempt off the heel, no good.
Keep working, Mason. Doing good. Keep working.
McKenna has 2 points in the game. Second one misses as well, and it's going to be Smith Center ball. I think it was off Brooks. We've got stats updated for you. We'll kind of go through those here at halftime. Got our computer here, but trying to do the book and that unless Trent is a better reader than I am from a distance. Mason Buckmaster's got it for Smith Center. It's Peyton down to Zach Lynn. Oh, we're going to have an offensive foul called on Zach. Now, wait a second. We're going to have one's going one way. McClurg called it one way. Keen's calling it another. It's going to go against Norton. Foul charge to Lane Biggie of Norton. First personal foul, 6th-team foul. Well, I looked on the far side, and I thought one was going to call it an offensive foul against
Me too.
Smith Center. No, I only show 16 fouls. Yeah, I show 16 fouls apiece. There we go. Clock's what the clock's got now. Uh-oh. We lost our screen. There is Zach Lynn. Is good. Basket by Zach Lynn. Zach's got 8 points in the game now. Makes it an 18-11 ball game. 7 points. That's been their biggest lead thus far. 7 minutes to go first half. Bounce pass over here to McKenna. Out to Miller. To Brooks. Brooks has it back over here to McKenna. Dribbles right key. Shot up. No good. Rebounds to center. Mason Buckmaster has it. Passes up to Molzon. Cody's going to drive. Nope. Bounce pass out to Rothschild. Stolen by the Blue Jays. That's Schrum has it for Norton. Sets it up, gets it to Miller. Oh, nice pass to McKenna, and it goes in. Basket by Carson McKenna. Nice look there. 18-13, 5-point game. 6:18 as the clock runs, second quarter. Molzon, left corner. Dribbles. Puts up the shot inside the lane. No good. Rebound. Going to be Norton. Miller went over the back of Mason Buckmaster to grab that one. Mason just couldn't reach around to get it. 6 minutes to go, first half. Norton trying to cut into that Smith Center lead. There's McKenna driving in the lane. Oh, nice pass inside to Biggie. Lane Biggie. Biggie now has 7 points. Biggie having a big game for him. We have a whistle and
Weston turned it over.
substitutions both ways. Back for Norton's going to be 21, Andrew Ellis. And for Smith Center will be 25, Taylor Zabel. That's going to stay Smith Center ball. Cody's going to throw it in. 5:41 on the clock, 18-15. Smith Center by 3. They've led by as many as 7. Mason back out to Cody. Cody puts up the shot. Going to be off the heel. No good. Rebound Brooks for the Blue Jays. Norton with a chance to close it to 1 or tie it up. Jacob Brooks. Brooks makes it a 1-point game now. 18-17. 5:15 to go first half. Peyton Buckmaster has it. He's going to be fouled by Schrum. I believe that's who it's going to go on. Foul charge to Drew Schrum of Norton. First personal foul, 17th foul. Peyton Buckmaster to shoot 2. Smith Center in a bonus the rest of the first half. Norton will be there. Smith Center commits another foul. First one by Peyton is good. 19-17 the score. Peyton from the free throw line is a 64% shooter. Makes that one as well. Now it's a 20-17 game. Smith Center by 3. 5:05 first half. Brooks has it. Comes over here to McKenna. McKenna drives right in the lane. Nice bounce pass to Biggie, what they did earlier. Now the pass stolen by Mason Buckmaster out to Cody Molzon over to Peyton. Peyton, the layup is good. Peyton Buckmaster. The ball is tipped, finally picked up by Biggie.
Double dribble.
Double dribble, the call against the Blue Jays. Back for Smith Center will be number 11, Zach Lynn. Lynn's going to replace Mason Buckmaster at the 4:43 mark. 22-17 the score. 6 points apiece here in the second quarter for both teams. Pass out to Cody for 3. A little strong rebound. Boy, Brooks got up for that one.
Jump.
Yep. Oh, there he is. McKenna off the glass is good. Carson McKenna. McKenna now has 6 points. It's a 3-point game. Pass out to Peyton Buckmaster. Lorenzen set to go back. There's Molzon driving. He's in the lane. Stolen away by Schrum. Picked up by Biggie. Now to Brooks. 3-on-1 break. Brooks goes right up and in. Jacob Brooks. Nothing much Zach Lynn could do there. Peyton Buckmaster makes the basket. Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton now in double figures of 10. Shot up, missed by Biggie. Molzon to the rebound. 24-21, 3:40 to go. Pass into Rothschild, and he's fouled. Subs going both ways here in a moment. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Foul charge to Norton's Lane Biggie, second personal foul, 18th foul. Be 1-1 for Weston Rothschild. Back for the Blue Jays will be number 10, Connor Cox, along with number 22, Dalton Miller. So Weston for a 1-1. He is yet to score tonight. 3:38 to go, 24-21. Lorenzen set to go. He's going to replace Weston next break. Oh, no good. Rebound to Cox. Throws it to Schrum. He just about loses it. Here we'll be talking to Lady Red coach Nick Lynn at halftime. Talk about a number of things, the league tournament. The MCL, a couple of new faces coming in here not too far away. Oh, steal by Cody Molzon. Chance for a layup. He does. Cody Molzon. Cody's first points in the game. 26-21, 3 minutes to go. Here's McKenna in the lane. Way short. Zabel with the rebound. Looking for somebody to hand it to. He says, here, I don't want it. Gives it to Molzon, up to Peyton. Peyton stopped from the right key. That is good. Peyton Buckmaster.
He's pretty good at those jump stops and shooting.
12 points already now for Peyton. He's averaging, what did I say, 18. Here comes a three-pointer by Schrum. That's going to be good. Three-point basket by Drew Schrum. Now a 4-point game, 28-24.
Peyton again.
Who was that?
Peyton again.
Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton the hot hand right now.
Yeah.
For Smith Center, it's 30-24. 2:19 to go. Partially blocked by Lynn. There's Cox with it, though. He puts a shot up a little too strong. No good. Molzon grabs it. Oh, he threw it up to Weston. He wasn't even looking for it, and it's taken away by Norton. Ellis has it. There's a three-pointer. Short, no good. Rebound. Zach Lynn's going to grab it. Here comes Smith Center. Zach saved it. Over to Rothschild in the corner. Out to Peyton. Bounce pass into Zabel. He's in the lane. He's got to get rid of it and get out of the lane. There it is. Peyton for three. It is good. Peyton Buckmaster for three. Smith Center's biggest lead now is at 9. 33-24. There it is. A good shot up and in by Ellis. Andrew Ellis. Ellis now with 4 points. 33-26. Down to Rothschild. Out here to. Oh, batted around, thrown into Zabel. Couldn't hang on to it. And the pass from Molzon. Here come the Blue Jays. The chance to cut into the Smith Center lead is 1:05 to go. There's McKenna. There's bounce pass over to Cox. He puts it up off the glass. Connor Cox. Smith Center takes a 30-second timeout. Back for the Blue Jays. It'll be 3, Jacob Brooks. 23, Tanner Furbush. 42, Lane Biggie. For Smith Center, it's going to be 15, Mason Buckmaster, and 21, Cole Lorenzen. Coach Doug Boucher calls a 30-second timeout with 58 seconds to go in the half. Smith Center up by 5, 33-28. It's been a wild back and forth. A lot of few turnovers both ways. There have been some sloppy passes and so on and so forth, but it's been a kind of exciting game to watch. Fast-paced game.
Hey, who's got 3? Let's go. Match up.
Be Smith Center ball. Peyton throws it into Zach. Here come the Redmen with a 5-point lead, 33-28. Lynn, pass out to Zabel. Brooks tries to get it. He touched it. It's going to be Smith Center ball. Yep. Brooks couldn't argue with that one. That was right off his hand. He tried to steal it. Almost did. Been nominated to play in our All-Star game coming up in March here in Smith Center. I'm going to call Cole Lorenzen for an offensive foul. Offensive foul charged to Smith Center's Cole Lorenzen, his first personal foul, 17th foul. Since it's an offensive foul, no free throws are shot. 40.7 on the clock, 33-28. Smith Center yet by 5. Trailed by a pointer maybe 3 early on, but took the lead and have been up by as many as 9. Pass out, goes over now to Brooks on the left side. Tries the lane just inside the free throw line, no good. Rebound, Mason Buckmaster gives it to Zach. Zach Lynn drives inside, nice shot up and in. Zach Lynn. Zach now in double figures with 10. 35-28, 12.2 to go. Now it's 11.9 as play stops. Ball knocked out of bounds by Smith Center. Norton will try to go length of the court to try and close the gap. Here goes to Brooks. He's looking at the clock. Drives, way off the mark there. Taylor Zabel to Zach Lynn. Here he comes, got a chance. Peyton puts up a little shot. Oh, just missed. What a shot. 35-28 is going to be our score here at the half. So we'll give Trent a little break. We'll get you caught up. We'll talk to Coach Nick Lynn as he's heading this way. We'll see if he has anything good to say about you, Trent. Do you have anything you want me to tell him? So we go at the half, 35-28. Looking at Norton quickly. First off scoring, 6 points Jacob Brooks, 2 for Connor Cox, 3 Drew Schrum, 4 for Andrew Ellis, 6 for Carson McKenna, 7 for Lane Biggie. Looking at the foul situation, looks like 2 fouls on Dalton Miller, 2 on Lane Biggie, 1 apiece on Connor Cox, Drew Schrum, Andrew Ellis, and Carson McKenna. For Smith Center, 10 points Zach Lynn, 2 for Cody Molzon, 2 Mason Buckmaster, 4 Taylor Zabel, 17 already for Peyton Buckmaster. Boy, he's been hot. And that is a scoring for Smith Center. Foul situation, Taylor Zabel has 2, 1 each on Zach Lynn, Cody Molzon, Mason Buckmaster, Polo Engine, and Peyton Buckmaster. All right, we've been joined by Lady Red coach Nick Lynn as we look at the ladies bracket. You know, I mentioned Smith Center, the number 1 seed coming in, going against the number 8 seed Phillipsburg, who beat Trigo on Saturday night, the play-in game. And we talked, it's been 2 or 3 years ago, Smith Center was the number 1 seed. Stockton come in number 8 and knocked us off here on the home court. So
yeah,
you get in these tournaments, it's one game at a time. Anything, seedings, rankings,
well, you said it right. The seedings mean nothing. You know, I don't think we haven't talked about that in practice.
Records is what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Records don't mean a thing.
We mentioned that today again because we kind of had we didn't have a great practice, especially early on.
That's what Trent has said. You guys talked about that in practice.
We don't. You can't overlook anything. You know, and like any team in our league, it's like tonight. Everybody's pretty even. I mean, I look for Phillipsburg to be a tough game tomorrow night, and honestly, I don't think they're looking at seeds and that sort of thing. They're going to come in and, you know, the way I look at it is, you know, the pressure's on us to just for the fact that we are seeded higher, but we're not going to go in that with it. We're going to go in hoping that we can just play our game.
You're the number 8 seed. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to win and nothing to lose. So,
but they're not even an 8 seed type of team. I mean, they've had some good games this year. They played El Saline and some teams early on, and so they've been kind of battle tested, and that kind of worries me. But I think our kids understand the importance and the relevance of this first round.
Well, I kind of looked at Max Preps today. They're averaging 43 points a game, 31 rebounds, so they're really doing pretty good on the boards. 12 steals, 7 assists. They're shooting 35% from the field, 25% from three-point range, 61% from the free throw line. Duzine, their leading scorer, with averaging 13 points a game. Swanson, I believe, is 7, and then Young-Gower and Wilkerson averaging 6 points apiece. France averaging 5 points, and the senior Gower averaging 3. Duzine has 108 rebounds. France second with 50. France leads in assists with 15, and Duzine leads in steals at 27. And the older Gower, she has 10 blocks. That's quite a few.
Yeah, their inside game is I would think the best part of their game is Gower and Duzine, and it can't be a type of game where we get in foul trouble and that the inside game benefits them. Our big girls, Kobe Decker's worked hard, did a good job, and Blair's got to step it up, and it's going to be physical on the inside. I'm hoping that the difference in the game might be the full court, you know, the inline thing, and lot of times that kind of carries us over. But again, we can't do dumb fouls and that sort of thing.
Well, and I'm sure Coach Kim Packamere had to revamp things because relying on Reagan Bartels, who was a good inside player, to be a senior this year, but injured and she's out for the year.
That would have been an added dimension for them on the inside, and it's kind of where we lacked depth a little bit. They would have been stronger, and the type of game tomorrow night would have been more of their inside game compared to our outside game, I think. But I'm pretty excited about playing it. We haven't seen him yet. I haven't personally seen him yet. And it'd be somebody new, and a situation where we just want to come out and play our game.
Yeah, because if Trigo would have happened to win that thing, that'd have been the third time you just see Trigo.
Yeah, I don't know if you like that either. You don't want to play a team that many times in a year. But I'm sure Phillipsburg the same way. They're pretty excited probably coming down here tomorrow night. Everybody wants to get in the front side of the bracket. They're going to work hard to try to prove that they belong.
Now let's talk about the Mid-Continental League a little bit because things are kind of exciting. There are going to be some changes here in the next year or so. Osborne and Trigo have decided to leave. They're going to be leaving the MCL, but Thomas More Prep of Hayes is coming in. That should be some good competition. And you turn right around and now just announced recently Oakley's going to be joining the league. That's going to be a little travel time for us, but there should be some good competition. They've always had some good girl athletes out there. No matter, they've got good runners. I know their cross-country team has been strong. They even have a girls golf team out there in the fall. Good volleyball team, good basketball, so that'll be some good competition coming up.
They strengthen our league automatically. I think Oakley does, and they've got one loss this year, and TMP, if there's a tougher place to play than TMP, I'd like to know what that is.
The roundhouse, I call it.
We've been there one time only that I can remember in over the 20-some years or whatever, and it was like pulling teeth to make ends meet, and it really was that tough at their place. And the thing we're going to probably miss the most is the rivalry we've had over the years with Osborne, and you're going to hate to see that. And we've always liked playing Trigo and going. I love their gym. That's kind of why. Part of the reason why I like going there in that preseason tournament. I know it's a long drive, but the facility is good. They treat you well.
Are we still going to go ahead and stay in that purple and gold?
Well, I think so, but I haven't heard anything more than what you know right now. So nothing beyond this year.
I mentioned the roundhouse. If you've never been to TMP, the court is the only thing down on the floor, and all the seating is up above, and it just circles. It just kind of circles around the court. It's a unique facility.
Yeah, and it's different, and if unless your kids have been through that, it's a major struggle, and maybe it's just me personally feeling that way that we didn't play well there. We won, it was a close game, but I just remember over the years, Belleville's another tough place, and that's why it's so loud there, and the people get into it, and it's just ringing up the ceiling, the noise does, and I think TMP is just one step beyond that in terms of how hard it is to play there.
Well, it really puts a damper on that Northwest Kansas League because, as far as football is concerned, Hoxie, Rollins County, and Atwood, they are 8-man. Now Oakley leads. They already lost Colby and Goodland to that league to the southwest. They're talking that St. Francis is probably going to end up going 8-man on the next go-round. That just leaves Oberlin. So
that makes it tough for leagues to.
Oberlin, especially when they're going to be trying to schedule football games, is going to be tough.
Right. I think over the next 5-6 years, you're going to see a lot of changes, even then, based on enrollment and how many teams are 8-man, how many teams are still 11-man, and that sort of thing. And especially out in western Kansas, out here, it's going to be tough unless you want to drive a long ways. That's what's going to end up happening.
Well, and we've always had good camaraderie with that. We played Atwood in football for a few years, and they went 8-man, and now we got Oberlin on the schedule. And last year, now this year, they're combining the MCL and Northwest Kansas Wrestling tournament. We held that here this year. This year, I think it goes to Oberlin, and that made for there's some good wrestlers out there in the Northwest Kansas League, so that made it. I guess we'll see. I'm going to be talking to Brad Taylor down at Hayes, so we'll see what Brad's thoughts are.
It's anybody's guess, Mike, because I sure as heck don't know what direction we're going to be going.
All right, we're going to let you go. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Mike.
See you tomorrow night. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to quickly go through and thank all of our sponsors here on SCTV, Channel 165. We want to thank the Smith Center Dental Clinic, Mason Body Shop, First National Bank, Jones Machinery, Hall Face Funeral Chapel, the Eye Care Center, Bose Electric Incorporated, Days Heating and Cooling, Smith County Bank, Timber Place Co-op, Farmers Union Insurance, Third Street Design, Gene's Heartland Foods, Michael and Ebel, Rod Olmsted, Grundy Company, Shannon McDowell, Haven Manufacturing, Smith Center Building Center, Humbleman Farms, Everett, Bonnie Benoit, Casey's Appliance and Furniture, Mike Hughes, Ivan and Laura Burgess, Smith County Kiwanis Club, Markham Maribeth Lambert, Smith Center Rotary Club, Randy Work Construction, Smith Center Red Caps, Next Tech, and also our thanks to the Norton Blue Jay Booster Club. They're also coming on board with the MCL tournament. We appreciate their support. I thank those businesses and individuals that sponsor the Blue Jays and Norton High School and their students. All right, I think as we get set to go, I think it's going to be Norton ball as we get set to go. Trent is getting watered up. We'll give you the starters here for the second half. And who's on the court for Norton, Trent?
We have number 3,
Jacob Brooks,
21,
Andrew Ellis,
22,
which is Dalton Miller,
32,
Carson McKenna,
and 42.
Lane Biggie, their original starters. And again, possession on the inbound. We start the second half. We'll go to Norton. And what do we got? Starters for Smith Center as well.
We have 11, Zach Lane, 35, Peyton Buckmaster, 25, Taylor Zabel, 40, Weston Rothschild, and 12, Cody Molzon.
Yep, starters both ways. There's a pass over to Brooks. Brooks puts up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Rothschild goes up to get it. Passes up to Peyton Buckmaster. Here comes Smith Center up by 7. 7:41 to go. Just started the third quarter. Shot up and good by Taylor Zabel. Taylor Zabel. Taylor now with 6 points in the game. 37-28, 9-point lead. That's where Smith Center, that's been their biggest lead thus far. Oh, pass. There's McKenna right in the lane. Up and in. It did fall in.
Rolled in.
Basket by Carson McKenna. We mentioned the other night, these are new rims they put up just last week. Did you notice it any at all in the girls' game, or have you noticed it in practice at all?
I haven't really. Maybe on free throws a little bit.
There is Zach, puts a shot up. No good. Rebound. Here comes the Blue Jays. Miller has it. Now I go over to Brooks. Goes down. There's McKenna alone underneath. Waits. Now here's Zabel with the rebound. He gives it to Rothschild over to Molzon. Weston says, I don't want this thing. Shot up. We have an offensive foul called on Cody Molzon.
We got a lot of those.
Foul charges Smith Center's Cody Molzon. Offensive foul, second personal foul, first team foul this half. 37-30, 6:45 to go, third quarter. Pass comes in to Ellis. Now he gets it up to Brooks. Brooks driving in the lane. Tried to pass it to Biggie underneath, stolen by Lynn. Now a steal. Brooks has it. Now he's going to be fouled from behind, I think, by Lynn. Foul charge to Smith Center's Cody Molzon, third personal, second team foul. At the line to shoot 2 is Jacob Brooks. Brooks has 6 points, first time at the line for him. We'll see his first one is good. They only have 2 on the board for Cody. I guess I'll have to check. 6-point game. Make it a 5 as he connects on the second. 8 points now from Brooks. He has tied McKenna. They have 8 points apiece. 7 for Biggie. You know, he tried that pass underneath to Biggie in the lane, and they've had success with that the first half. So maybe Smith Center trying to prevent that here in the second half. Peyton's got it back out to Zach. To Peyton. There's a shot up by Peyton. Now it rolls off. There's Zabel with a nice rebound. Taylor Zabel. You know, Smith Center only has 1 3-point basket in the first half, and that's kind of unusual. Smith Center, face it, they shoot a lot of 3-point baskets. There's a long one from Miller, no good. There's shot up. That one is by Miller. That was Ellis who attempted the 3-pointer, and we'll see. Foul charges Smith Center's Weston Rothschild, first personal foul, third team foul. Shooting 2 is Dalton Miller. Miller scoreless in the game. This is on his first. Second one, that's going to be good. It's a 6-point game, and we got a 7 for the Blue Jays. Back for Norton's going to be number 15, Schrum checks in, and Miller goes out. Pass comes into Zach Lynn. A little full court pressure now by the Jays. 5:45 to go third quarter. Zach Lynn puts
Good
it up,
drive.
misses. Zabel up, he misses. Fight for the rebound. Brooks grabs it, passes over. Oh, it's going to be Norton ball. It must be off Zach. 39-33, 6 points Smith Center lead with 5:36 to go, third quarter. Even though it's been a 9-point lead at times, it's still been a close game throughout. We're back tomorrow night with the girls game. There's almost down there, have a jump ball called. I thought it was a headlock there for a minute on Cody. Jump ball call, possession will go to Smith Center. No points for a takedown there. Taking in for Smith Center is going to be number 15, Mason Buckmaster. Gives Weston a breather with 5:31 to go. Smith Center's got the ball, leading by 6, 39-33. Mason over to Zach Lynn. He puts up a three, misses that. Biggie chases down the rebound, gets it to McKenna. He's going to be fouled by Molzon. Foul's going to be charged Smith Center's Trey Molzon as number 21, Cole Lorenzen back for Smith Center. That is Cody's 4th personal foul and the 4th team foul. Pass comes into Brooks. Man-to-man by Smith Center. Brooks guarded by Mason Buckmaster. Miller over to McKenna. McKenna. Oh, he tried to bounce past the Biggie and wasn't ready for it. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Smith Center ball. With 5:03 to go third quarter.
Let's go, Saints.
We'll have tomorrow night's game on, 6 o'clock, game time. Lady Red hosting the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Shot up and good by Mason Buckmaster.
Good drive.
Mason Buckmaster. That's 4 points now for Mason. Out to
Underneath, Mason.
Miller over to Brooks. Brooks shot on the baseline's good, and he's fouled. Foul charge Smith Center's Mason Buckmaster. It's his 2nd personal foul, 15th foul. Basket by Brooks is good. He will shoot 1.
Check out.
So Brooks now in double figures with 10. Make it 11. It's now a 5-point game, 41-36. Back for the Blue Jays, number 10, Connor Cox. Cox goes in, replaces Lane Biggie. We really hope we don't come your way Thursday night. If we do, we'll have that game for you here. The loser side of the bracket will be at Plainville. We'll be there if we have to. Now we're going to have a foul, another foul on Mason. Foul charges Smith Center's Mason Buckmaster. That's his 3rd personal foul, 6th team foul. Boy, we still got over half the third quarter to go. They show 17 fouls. 6. Yeah, 16 fouls is correct. So they'll be in the bonus the rest of the game. And this close of a ball game, that could be a big difference. Schrum has it out here to McKenna. Over to Brooks. They get right around Mason, up and in. Basket by Jacob Brooks. So Brooks now with 7 points here in this quarter. Here comes the Blue Jays. Basket good by Jacob Brooks. Jacob Brooks. Timeout taken by Smith Center. He wants a 30. I think it's going to have to be a full. He's used all of his 30s. It's a 1-point game. The center is going to have to take a full timeout. Now they've used both their 30s, so at the 3:50 mark, it's a 1-point game, 41-40. They're on the outscored Smith Center 12-6 so far here in the third quarter. They'll be serving up lamb fries here in about 5 minutes if you want to go over and get some.
At the VFW?
Yep. Second Monday of every month, 7 o'clock.
What are lamb fries?
I'll explain that to you later.
Okay.
They do have hamburgers as well. Baked beans, tater salad, macaroni salad, coleslaw, all that good stuff. We got 10, Connor Cox, 15, Drew Schrum, 3, Jacob Brooks, 32, Carson McKenna, and 22, Dalton Miller on the floor for Norton. The center's got 35, Peyton Buckmaster, 11, Zach Lynn, 15, Mason Buckmaster, 21, Cole Lorenzen, who puts up a shot, misses, and also 25, Taylor Zabel. Oh, nice. Peyton waited till the guy missed it. Taylor Zabel with a putback. Taylor Zabel. Taylor now in double figures with 10. 43-40, Smith Center by 3. 3.5 minutes to go. Pass. Oh, give Cole Lorenzen credit for that. He batted it around. Stolen by Smith Center. Here comes Zach Lynn. Puts it up, misses. Peyton tried to get it. No good. Cox grabs it. Gives it to Schrum. 3:10 to go third quarter. Schrum down to Miller. There's the shot by Brooks. It'll be way short. Air ball. Cox tried to save it. Went out of bounds. Lynn gets it into Peyton Buckmaster here across the timeline. 2:50 to go. Smith Center by 3. Pass to Zabel. Taylor puts it up. Going to be short. Miller saves it for Norton. Gets it over to McKenna. Gets around and blocked. Goes out of bounds. It will stay Norton ball at their end of the court. Here comes Andrew Ellis back. Back for Norton's number 21, Andrew Ellis. Ellis replacing Carson McKenna, make that in the lineup. McKenna, 8 points so far in the game. Now, steal again, Lorenzen's down in there. A jump ball call is going to go to Norton. Jump ball's called, position is going to go to Norton. And we're going to have a sub. Back for Blue Jays, number 42, Lane Biggie. Biggie's going to go back in for Cox. Cole had a couple of steals there, then he got tied up after he had the steal. Brooks with a shot, gonna be good. Basket by Jacob Brooks. Brooks has 11 points this quarter. He's got 17 in the game. Mason misses. Zabel with the rebound. We're gonna have a foul called. Gonna go against Smith Center. No. It's gonna go on Norton. Foul charge of Norton's Lane Biggie. That's his third personal foul, first team foul this half.
Let's go.
Mason looking to throw it in, gets it to Peyton. Dribbles, look at the pass, gets it clear over to, oh, Lorenzen's tied up. Pass to Lynn, Lynn into Lorenzen, and he's fouled. Foul charge to Dalton Miller of Norton, third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting 2 is going to be Cole Lorenzen. So Cole, who is scoreless in the game, goes to the line. Smith Center up by 1, 43-42. Up by 2 now. Sub for the Blue Jays. Back for the Blue Jays, number 23, Tanner Furbush. Replaces Dalton Miller. Center back up by 3, 45-42, 2:10 to go third quarter. Schrum across the timeline. And they're going to call him for carrying the ball.
Peyton put some good pressure on him.
Credit that to Peyton Buckmaster for the turnover. As Trent said, a lot of pressure on him there, forced that. So Smith Center back with a chance to stretch out that 3-point lead. They've led by as many as 9. They trailed by 1, maybe even 3 early on. Battle for the ball. It's going to be a foul call. That's going to go against the Blue Jays. Foul charge to Jacob Brooks Norton. First personal foul, third team foul. Well, Smith Center had 6, Norton no fouls. Now they've gained halfway. They've got 3 team fouls now. One more foul, and then they'll, Blue Jays will be in the bonus. Next Smith Center foul. Peyton Buckmaster's got it. Goes left side. Now goes down. Oh, there's Mason. Wait, he waited. Drew the foul. Smart move by Mason right there as he waited. Ellis right over the back. Foul charge to Andrew Ellis. Second personal foul, 14 foul. Oh, I thought he would be shooting too. I thought he was going up, but he's waiting to go up for the shot, but they're saying no. So that's a 14 foul. There's Lorenzen. He lost the handle on it. Picked up by Taylor Zabel out to Zach. He puts up a 3. No good. Rebound, Blue Jays. Furbush went up and got that one. 45-42, still a 3-point game. 1:25 to go, third quarter. Brooks has it. Pass tipped by Mason Buckmaster. Picked up by Taylor Zabel. Back to Mason. Peyton for 3. It's good. Peyton Buckmaster for 3. Peyton's first points this quarter, but he had 17. He's now got 20 for the game. 48-42, Smith Center by 6. Brooks almost lost it, batted away by Peyton, picked up by Shrum. Over to Brooks, stolen by Lynn. Zach with a chance for layup, makes it. Zach Lynn. Just like that, Smith Center's back up by 8, 50-42, 43 seconds to go. Lynn now with 12 points. Brooks for the Blue Jays across the timeline. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebound's gonna be Lorenzen to Lynn. Zach gonna go all the way and he's fouled. Foul charge to Andrew Ellis, Norton, third personal foul, 15 foul. Basket by Zach Lynn is good. He will shoot 1. Back for the Blue Jays will be number 22, Dalton Miller. Miller replaces Bushbush. Smith Center by 10. That's our biggest lead of the game. Basket by Zach Lynn is good. He will shoot 1 as 40 Weston Rothschild returns for Smith Center. So now 10 points, the biggest lead of the game for Smith Center with 26.4 to go. Zach's got a chance to make it 11 points and 53-42. Shrum's got it across the timeline. Down to Miller. Miller comes out to Ellis. Ellis drives right side, kicks it back to Miller. Oh, he traveled with it. He wanted to pass it. Drug his pivot foot. He was looking for Brooks out front. Smith Center with a chance for the 1 shot to go. 11.2 on the clock. 53-42. Pass to Weston. Weston drives the baseline, puts it up and in. Weston Rothschild. Long 3-pointer, no good off the heel. But a big 2 points right there at the end. A little momentum for Smith Center. As they come up with 20 points that quarter. Looks like 32 is going to go back. Check in for the Blue Jays. McKenna as we start the fourth. They outscore the Blue Jays 20-14. To make it 55-42. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Lady Red here against the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. We'll have that for you here on SCTV. Also, the World Wide Web, USD237.com. We'll also be in Hayes, all 4 games Friday night, as well as all 8 games on Saturday. Trina may have to do play-by-play a couple of games to give me a run. All right, who we got for Smith Center? Trina, they're out there first.
We have number 11, Zach Lynn, 35, Peyton Buckmaster, 25, Taylor Zabel, 31, Cole Lorenzen, and 40, Weston Rothschild.
25, 40, 21, 35.
Back for the Blue Jays, number 32, Carson McKenna. And who we got besides 32, Carson McKenna there, Trina?
3,
Jacob Brooks.
22,
Which would be Dalton Miller.
21,
Andrew Ellis.
and 42.
Lane Biggie. We have a jump ball called, and that's going to go Norton way. Jump ball is called, position go to Norton. with 7:42 to go in the game. Smith Center up by 13. That's been their biggest lead. 55-42. Again, winner will advance to the semifinals. We'll go through the bracket again here at the end of the game quickly and update that. Loser will fall to the backside. Steal by Taylor Zabel. Up to Lynn, stolen by Brooks. 3-on-2 break. There's Biggie, misses a shot. Nice putback though by Ellis. Basket by Andrew Ellis. Norton takes a 30-second timeout. So Coach Doug Rusink calls his first timeout in the ball game. Quickly, we'll look at the bracket again. The winner will advance, play the winner of Plainville and Trigo at 7:30 Friday night at Gross. The loser of this game will play the loser of that game. Plainville looked pretty strong the other night. Cardinals looking. Again, I want to put in a plug. Don't forget, mark your calendars. March 16th, Saturday, here at Smith Center High School, the 3rd annual Sunflower Shootout. The North Mid-Con League All-Stars against the All-Stars from North Central Kansas. Girls game will tip at 4, boys game at 6. We'll make our selections in a couple of weeks. Get through all these league tournaments around. Not only the Mid-Con League tournament going on, the Twin Valley League over east involving Washington, Hanover, those teams. It's in our area. Also the Northern Plains tournament, that big 16-team league, they're going on this week as well. Those teams involved, most of those in our area. Ball's going to go out of bounds, going to be off Lorenz, and it will be Norton ball. 7:02 to go. Smith Center up by 11, 55-44. Bounce pass into Brooks. Full court man-to-man by Smith Center. Pass down in the corner. Ellis over to shot up. Good three-pointer by Carson McKenna. Carson McKenna for 3. Zach Lynn with a shot, misses. Rebound to the Blue Jays. Here they come, a chance to cut it to 3, and they do. Lane Biggie. I'm sorry. Yeah, 49-55, 6 points. I'll correct myself. Outscored Smith Center 7-0 right now, 7-0 run. Oh, and then Smith Center, bad pass, it goes out of bounds. 6:15 to go. Back for Smith Center will be number 15, Mason Buckmaster. Lorenzo comes out, having a nice game inside for the Redmen tonight off the bench. Couple of steals. Team foul. Smith Center still hanging tough at 6 after being here 4 minutes into the 3rd quarter. And since that time, Norton's picked up 5 team fouls. Molzon set to go back. Cody's had 4 fouls, missed a lot of the second half. Big three-pointer. Long one is good. 3-point basket by Andrew Ellis. Boy, and all of a sudden, here come the Blue Jays. It's a 3-point game. 55-52. Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton now with 22 points in the game. It's a 5-point game with 5:40 to go as the clock runs. Ellis, who just made a big 3. This is a shorter one, misses that. Tip back, going to be out of bounds. Who was it off of? It's going to be Blue Jay ball. I couldn't see, there was somebody behind Mason, but evidently Mason the last one to touch it. Back for Smith Center is going to be number 12, Cody Molzon. So Cody back in, he's got 4 fouls. Blue Jay ball. Looking to throw it in. Brooks has it. Over here to Ellis. Down to McKenna. Drives the baseline. He's traveled with it as he tried to get around Rothschild.
Good job, Weston. Help, help, help.
If I'd known you girls was practicing against the old folks tonight, I would have brought my shoes. But ball tipped. Cody now back to Mason. Now he loses it. Grabbed by Peyton. Peyton puts up the shot, misses. There's Zabel with a putback, missed it, but he's fouled. Foul charge in Norton's Lane Biggie, 4th personal foul, 16th foul. At the line to shoot 2 will be Taylor Zabel. Taylor, it's the first time at the free throw line tonight. He's got 10 points in the game. Subs both, or a couple of subs here for Norton here, right after this first shot. First one misses. Back for the Blue Jays will be number 10, Connor Cox, along with 15, Drew Schrum. Biggie and McKenna go out. Taylor's second shot going to be no good. Boy, that hunt for a long time. Miller grabs it, so it's a 5-point game. 5:03 as the clock runs. Smith are up by 5. Down in the corner to Ellis. Bounce pass into Cox. Double team there. Ball tip. Gets it out to Brooks. He puts up a shot. No good. And it's going to be a foul. I think Cox going to be over the back of somebody. It'll be a 1-and-1. Foul charge to Norton's Connor Cox. Second personal foul. 17 fouls. Smith Center down to bonus. At the line for the 1-and-1 is going to be Peyton Buckmaster. Boy, Smith Center had 6 team fouls. There's none against Norton. And all of a sudden, boom, now 7 team fouls in a row for the Blue Jays. And Smith Center cannot take advantage of the bonus. Peyton misses. Rebound to Brooks. Here come the Blue Jays. They passed it, tried to pass it, missed it. Stolen by Mason. Here's Peyton with it. 3-on-3. Now he's going to kick it outside and set up the offense. Gets it out to Cody. To Mason Buckmaster. 4:35 to go in the game. 5-point lead for Smith Center, 57-52. Norton over their average. They're only averaging 46 points coming in. They have a whistle and a foul called against the Blue Jays.
It's on 21.
Foul charge to Andrew Ellis. Norton, his 4th personal foul, 18th foul. Weston Rothschild to line. Trina Cox's eagle eyes had that one picked all along. There's Rothschild at the line. Makes it a 6-point game, 58-52. Back for the Blue Jays, number 32, Carson McKenna. McKenna comes in. Ellis takes a seat with 4 fouls. Biggie on the bench with 4 fouls as well. Here comes Lynn, set to go back. He misses a second. Brooks grabs the rebound. Smith Center by 6 with 4:20 to go, 58-52. Zach Lynn will go at the next break. Schrum over to McKenna, down to Brooks. They're going to miss Ellis as far as 3-point wise. McKenna, who shoots the 3 as well, passes out front to Schrum. Schrum had a tray back in the second quarter. There it is. There's McKenna with another one. No, they're going to call a foul on Mason Buckmaster, and if so, that would be 3-shot foul. Foul charge to Smith Center's Mason Buckmaster, 4th personal foul, 17th foul. There'll be 3 shots for Carson McKenna. First one misses. Lorenzen going to go back in as well. Second one good. Back for Smith Center to be number 11, Zach Lynn, along with 21, Cole Lorenzen. So Mason comes out, Taylor Zabel comes out. The second of 3 free throws for McKenna goes in. Back for the Blue Jays, going to be number 23, Tanner Furberge. He's going to spell Brooks. 3:57 to go. It's a 5-point game. McKenna with a chance to cut it to 4. And does. 58-54, 3:55 to go. Anybody's game. Rothschild's got it. Out to Peyton Buckmaster. Peyton over to Zach Lynn. Zach down to Cody Molzon. Puts a shot at miss. Connor Cox with the rebound, and now it's going to be a foul charge against Lorenzen. Foul charge of Smith Center's Cole Lorenzen, second personal foul, 18th foul, 1-and-1 for Connor Cox. Cox has a basket in the game, first time at the line for him. So 1-and-1. 3:38 to go. 4-point game, make it still a 4-point, but now Furbush with the rebound and the putback. Basket by Tanner Furbush. So now it's a 2-point game, 58-56. Molzon, pass out to Rothschild, blocked by Cox, picked up by McKenna. Now the Blue Jays have a chance to tie it or take the lead with 3:20 to go. Over to Miller. McKenna's got it. Out here to Furbush. Steal by Molzon. Cody going for the layup and makes it. Cody Molzon. Boy, you talk about a game of momentum back and forth. 60-56, 4-point game. Shrum's got it, 2:50 to go. There'll be timeouts used for the rest of this half. Smith Center's got 2 fulls. Basket good by Cox. Basket good by Connor Cox. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Norton Blue Jays. Back for the Jays will be number 3, Jacob Brooks, and 42, Lane Biggie. So Norton's got 3 fulls left. Coach Doug Boucher's got 2 for Smith Center. It's a 2-point game. 60-58, 2:41 to go. Thanks again to all of our sponsors here on Channel 165. Thanks also to the Norton Blue Jay Booster Club for jumping on board. One of our MCL booster clubs. I think we had 8 booster clubs so far helping sponsor MCL tournament action coming out of Hayes. And also our thanks to Next Tech. Mike Hughes, Trina Cox, along with the rest of the SCTV crew. Larry Lambert, I think Brent Lindemann up above the other camera operator. Alan Dunneman down doing the TriCaster. We got Greg Holman on stats with some help from Rob Buckmaster. Maybe some others I'm unaware of, but those are the folks I see. Except for Alan, who's always hid back in his corner. Molzon over to Lynn for 3. That is good. Zach Lynn for 3. Mason Buckmaster going to go at the next break. 63-58, a 5-point game, 2:20 to go. Shrum gets it up, drives McKenna on the baseline to Biggie. His shot short. Fight for the rebound. Zabel got it to Molzon. Oh, pass it out to Lynn, stolen by McKenna. Both teams are quick. Well, Blue Jays have a chance to cut into that red man lead. Furbush down to Brooks. He puts up a 3. Short. Tipped. Biggie had it, lost it, picked up by McKenna. He gets it out to Shrum, over to Brooks. 1:43 as the clock runs. Drives, puts up the layup. Jacob Brooks. Well, they didn't get the 3 and they didn't commit the foul. 63-60. Zach Lynn down to Peyton Buckmaster, into Rothschild. Oh, he's fouled from behind by Furbush. Foul charge to Norton's Tanner Furbush, first personal foul, 19th foul. Be a 1-and-1 for Weston Rothschild. Back to the Blue Jays. Going to be 22, Dalton Miller. Along with 21, Andrew Ellis. So Furbush comes out along with Shrum. Weston. Big 1-and-1 right here. This could be a 2-possession game if he can make it. And does. Weston now with 4 points in the game. .127 is a 4-point Smith Center lead with 1:27 to go. Second one up is also good. It's a 5-point game. Here comes Mason Buckmaster. He'll spell Rothschild. Back for Smith Center, number 15, Mason Buckmaster. So Buckmaster and Molzon both on the floor for Smith Center with 4 fouls. Biggie and Ellis 4 fouls apiece for the Blue Jays. With 1:20 to go and a 5-point Smith Center lead, 65-60. McKenna out to Ellis, over to Brooks. Dribbles, looking to pass, tipped by Mason Buckmaster. Cody Molzon's got it. He'll slow it up. Smith Center, we'll see if Smith Center just doesn't run some time. Molzon to Mason. They don't have to shoot. They're up by 5. Well, they chased it down, saved it. Mason's got it. Dribbles in. Table to Cody Molzon. Shot up is good. Foul. Foul charge on Carson McKenna. Norton, 10th team foul. Basket by Cody Molzon is good. He will shoot 1. Cody now with 6 points, but bigger yet, a 7-point lead. Make it an 8, 68-60. 7 points for Molzon. Brooks has it. We'll try and give you a quick scoring wrap up here when we get done. Brooks' shot over, no good. Zabel with the rebound to Zach Lynn. Zach misses. Rebound goes to Miller. He still got it. Drives around, puts up the shot. Is good. Basket by Dalton Miller. Full timeout taken by Norton. Back for the Blue Jays will be 15-3 Shrum. So with a 6-point game, Shrum back in, I'm sure for 3-point reasons. He has one already. Coach Doug Rusink has 2 full timeouts left, as does Coach Doug Boucher for Smith Center. 26.8 left on the clock. Smith Center by 6, 68-62. Smith Center will have the basketball. They just need to get it in and protect it. They don't have to shoot. With a 6-point lead, Norton's going to have to foul.
Post him up, Mace.
Biggie, as I mentioned earlier, 42 along with Ellis, but Ellis is out of the game. He had 4 fouls as well. Molzon gets it into Mason Buckmaster. Out to Zach. He's going to take it across, run some time, gets it to Cody. Dribbles, pass to Zach, almost taken away by Brooks. He saves the ball. Him and the official both go down. Oh, foul going to be called on Smith Center as Ellis is going to put up a 3, and that's going to be a 3-point free throw. Foul charge to Smith Center's Zach Lynn, second personal, 19, 3-point, 3 free throws make that by Andrew Ellis. First one is good. I should say foul is on Jamie McClure, but that's the official that went down on the Smith Center bench. Second one also good. So now it's a 4-point game. They got a chance to make it a 1-possession game right here.
Just tell him, you be the leader.
Big free throw. No, rebound Molzon. Over to Mason Buckmaster, back to Cody, to Peyton. Gets around, time's gonna run out, and that's gonna be our final. Smith Center is 68, and Norton 64, so Smith Center will advance. Trina, thanks for being with us. We'll see you in Hayes.
Okay,
Good luck tomorrow night.
Thanks.
All right, Jacob Brooks is going to finish tonight for the Blue Jays with 19 points. Connor Cox going to finish with 4. Bruce Shrum will have 3 points on the night. Andrew Ellis with 11. Dalton Miller will finish tonight with 3 points. 2 points for Tanner Furbush. Carson McKenna will finish with 13, and Lane Biggie will finish the night with 9 points. For Smith Center, Zach Lynn. Will finish with 18 points. Cody Molzon, 7 points for Mason Buckmaster. Cole Lorenzen will finish with 2. Taylor Zabel, 10 points on the night. Peyton Buckmaster with 22, and Weston Rothschild will finish tonight with 5 points. So again, our final score, Smith Center 68, Norton 64. Smith Center advances to the semifinals. They'll play at 7:30 Friday night, Gross Memorial Coliseum at Hayes, against the winner of the Plainville Trigo Ball game. Norton will drop to the backside of the bracket. Will play the loser of that ball game at 7:30 in Plainville on Thursday night. So for Trina Cox and the rest of the SCTV crew on my cue, saying thanks for watching Red Men basketball action here, and thanks to all of our sponsors. You've been watching Red Men basketball action on SCTV.